Greetings, Gary here, with a short story from my interview set. This one is called Planet K for Kill, After Action Report. What can I say? It was just a simple mission. No, we got the usual briefing, maps, timings, objectives. The usual, you know. Now, all pointless. You know the old saying, point and shoot. Well, that's us. Huh? Oh, 7th, Air Cav, first company, third wing. Me. You got that info? What kind of... Oh, sorry for the record. Heck, I didn't even notice you were recording. Tech operator, Yuginagi. Machine specialist. Yeah, I know. Nothing cooler than a guy with more degrees than awards for shooting. What can I say? The ladies love me. Nah, I'm just awesome. Fine. Yeah, okay. The mission. Unit dropped on a K-class planet. K, for it will kill you. Got it? As I said, we dropped at night, low orbit. Just open the pod doors and whee! Down you go. No, everything was fine. 25 pods hit the ground. Never did find out what happened to the missing 7. They just vanished off the scope. Objective. Research centre about 5 clicks from the landing zone. The commander was one of the pods that disappeared, so Lieutenant Ken took over. Of course not. Code names, dummy. We all have code names, call signs. Ken, because he looked like a doll and polished abs and no junk. I don't know what his real name was. You can look it up in the files. Man, do you want me to do all your work for you? Look, I just got out of hell. And none of you know what that's like. All that and then there was the screaming. Okay, I'll calm down. As I said, Ken took over. He split us into 3 groups. Left, right, command. Guess who got put in the command team? I mean, I got the bulky equipment, the scanner and the comm system. I do not fit through doors easily. And I'm a lot slower than everybody else when I'm wearing this shit. The scanner was set to 2 clicks, just enough to keep the other teams in range. Nah, the lieutenant went with the left-hand team. Staff Sergeant Hammer took the right, and I got Sergeant Frost. Well, she was all right. Old lady, 30-something, 5 foot in her socks. Not that I've seen her in her socks. I mean, I'm not her type. I think she likes rougher guys. Sorry. I thought you said, what did she like? What was she like? Oh. Sorry, I've still got the screaming in my ears. Sure, coffee. No, black's fine. Sugar if you got it. Well, right now she's dead, but back then, tough, controlling. Your typical sergeant. Fine. A good bit. We'll just get into that. Man, didn't you read the report? The right team made first contact. 10-man squad. The trees. They said the trees came alive. Or as if the forest came out and took them. Something like that. Comms were very garbled. Hard to hear over the screaming. Lots of yelling, conflicted orders. I said the comms were full of voices. Nothing. The scanner showed nothing. Except us. Their blips just went out, one after another. It was like a flare on the screen and they vanished. Got it? They were gone. The LT, he was just yelling for sitrep. There was no one left to answer him. Look, you've got my gear. You can listen to it yourselves. What do you mean it's blank? No way. That gear was fine when we started. I checked it myself. I'm the tech. Look, I don't make shit up. Sorry, it's just that's all the proof we had. The scanner, well, the LT told me to dump it. We got to the attack location, well, about at the same time. The other team must have hoofed it double time. Infrared picked up nothing. Shit, I went through the whole spectrum. Nothing showed up. There were just trees and vines. Look, you're the experts. Don't you have people for that kind of shit? Oh, fine, considering the planet has a 60-hour rotational orbit, the other planets in the system kept it dark for 42 of those hours. That's why there was a research base there, studying the effects of abnormal light waves on plant life and some other shit. I'm a tech. I know machines. It's in the description. I said we were there because the base stopped transmitting a signal. Good grief, don't you grunts listen. The last signal, and I quote, "Oh my God, the screaming, the forest won't stop screaming." Creepy shit. That's why you send in FHDs. Foreign hazard duty. That's what the 7th is. We trained for dangerous off-world shit. Why? All for the glamour, for the ladies, the lovely yellow lanyard on my uniform. Come on, I got assigned to this outfit. Tech class, remember? I'm not a combat junkie. The fight, yeah, that. No damage to the surroundings. Thousands of spent casings everywhere. Looked like a little bighorn unload. Oh, unit joke. You stand in one spot and pull the trigger until it goes click. Sloppy drills, man. Even I know better. Oh, the site, right. Back to the report. Bits of kit, some clothing. It's like something had torn right through their body armour and clothing to get to them. Shreds of stuff, but no blood. No bodies, just trees. We did a sweep of their last known location. Picked up nothing on the scanner. But the guys were pretty spooked by them. Come on, we're not Marines, you know. We've got brains. It's a hostile planet. If there's something we couldn't detect and it's cut our numbers in half in less than 5 hours, of course we're bloody scared. Oh, thanks. That smells good. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Dozer broke first. Big guy, always a bit twitchy. Just had been in one of those drop pods for too long. Gets to you. He started shooting at the ground. Oh, I mean, controlled bursts, not insane blasting everything. That was the problem. It looked rational. Nothing. He hit nothing. Just shot vines. Claimed they touched him. The guy was always getting cables caught in his boots. Nothing unusual. Of course, when he got dragged away screaming into the undergrowth by some long tendrils of foliage, you bet we'd wish we'd listened to him and burnt the whole area. We blasted the forest, full auto, high explosive, frag, everything we had, we unloaded. Fuck, man, we dropped our packs and ran like animals. Yeah, that's when the LT told me to drop the scanner. We hit the research base with 7 of us left. The others carried off into the trees. I mean it, literal. Vines pulled them into the trunks. They opened up, engulfed them in wood. I bet you could still see their screaming faces in the bark. We broke in the door, welded it shut from the inside. Heck, all the doors were welded shut. Yeah, just like the movies. They'd even welded plates over the air vents and the sinks. I did not venture into the loos. God knows what would have happened if I did. Yes, I would, and so would you. Place smelled like compost and rotting fruit. No one, no bodies. They'd put all the plants into one room and welded that door shut with grates across the windows. Place was a mess. Power worked, so bonus there. That's some grade A coffee you guys got. You HQ guys get some serious shit. Well, we called for extraction. Their comms took, 5 minutes to fix? Told you, I'm awesome. Gathered the notes. Well, what else could we do? I'm not crawling through ventilation pipes to look for survivors. I've seen those films. Doesn't end well for grunts like me. The screaming, yeah, heard that. When everything got quiet, then the screaming started. The plants. They were screaming as they grew, and they grew fast. They'd already broken into part of the base. At the back, by the landing pad. Those cargo doors are weaker than airlocks. There were vines covering most of the prefab blocks. They were breaking them down under their immense weight. That's when the knocking started, just before the rescue shuttle arrived. A light rapping at first. At the door! Jeez! Where else? Then it got louder and louder. Shit, no way. I wasn't going to look. The LT told us to run for the shuttle. And that's what we did. We ran like whippets, dropped our kit, firing wildly at vegetation. Me, Steeler and Dumbo. The others got taken by those things. Evolution, I guess. Plants that grew to be like us. Yeah, 3. Hey, you know our motto. 7th Cavalry. From the Little Bighorn to now. If there's a massacre, we're in it. You got any more coffee? Have fun, people.